And this sort of dress will absolutely accent your figure. Tingles with flyby. Daily ASMR videos. Welcome to Tingledom Dressmakers. Are you my next appointment? Wonderful. My name's Lydia, and I'll be the one helping you out today. Now, if I do understand, you have quite a important engagement at the castle. Well, I mean, you must be quite important to be the guest of honor at the Tingledom Ball. Oh, yes, you must be very, very special. Well, that's why they've sent you to me, because I am the very best. So, I want to make sure you're going to be completely happy with everything you're wearing and everything about that night. But, of course, I am concerned about what you're wearing. We'll let the other people worry about everything else. Yeah, so here we don't have a rack, we don't have anything like that. Everything that I do is fully customized just to you. Now I do understand, I think you've already had a body analysis, is that right? Okay, so we already have your measurements, don't need to worry about that. So we can just dive straight into the fun stuff, which is designing your dress. I know, so fun. So, obviously, with the castle, it's pretty flexible as far as lengths go. Obviously, this is a very distinguished event, but you can always get away with being a little playful if that's what you wish. So it's not necessary to be full length, I would say. Don't have to go to the floor if you don't want to. Yeah, people pretty free with their dress lengths. And that being said, you don't need to have a conservative color palette. We can have a lot of fun. And that's what makes the Tingledom Ball so much fun. It's just everybody wearing all their amazing clothes and just getting to see the individuality shine through. That's part of what makes them so spectacular. So whatever we design, I want it to be what you want, and I want it to reflect you. And of course, I want it to make you look damn good. You'll look amazing, don't worry. Especially since, I mean, the color and body analysts have already done the hard part, haven't they? Now it's just for me to fit something and design what we need, isn't it? Okay. So I do have here your measurements and lists, all that sort of thing, so I'll know what to kind of steer us away from and what to guide us towards as far as colors and that sort of thing goes. So first I just want to know what sort of vibe you're thinking of. So this will be your first Tingledom Ball. Probably going crazy. Is that right? Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, no, you'll love it. You'll love it. Being the guest of honor, you kind of set the tone. So the type of night you want everyone else to have is also the type of night you'll have yourself. So are you thinking more, let's just get dressed to the nines, be So I might have to call a favor in and get myself invited to this ball. Oh yeah, no, I'm busy during ball season, but sometimes don't get an invite, even though I make most of the dresses that end up there, but that's okay. I can usually get an invite if I want. I tend to be a bit of a homebody, but with you being the guest of honor, well, I might have to think about getting myself over there. So you're thinking something a little fun. So how short are you thinking? Do you want really short, mini skirt size, knee length, T-length? Yeah, T-length is pretty fun without kind of really vibe. And you want more like a really wide, twirly type skirt, 50s style. We can do more A-line, or we can really hug. We can get the silhouette drawn here. And we're wanting just want a little curve with that, or just a straight. And then at the bottom, so do you just want on the finished just a nice little hem? I mean, just have a little rolled hem, and we'll line this, and it'll be gorgeously lined inside. Oh, you'll feel like heaven. Lining is like, it's double the work to make a really nice lining, but makes you feel like $1,000,000, and that's how I want you to feel. So I always do that. Anyway, got off all my lining. So yeah, so do you just want a regular hem, or we could even add like a little ruffle on at the bottom? Feeling the ruffle? Okay. Okay, so T-length. And then what are you thinking? So waist, are we doing kind of just meeting at the bust? I think that's going to accentuate your shape the best. Yeah. Let's do up to here. Probably made this too wide, but that's okay. And then, do you want any embellishment there? We could do a little bow around the middle. Could do a kind of gathered panel, so like kind of gather it up. That can be really flattering to your waistline. Okay, we can come back to that, that's fine. Just won't draw it in yet then. And then up top, are you thinking sleeves, sleeveless, strapless? Yep, now we can do that. So we'll do strapless. You just want kind of like a sweetheart line, or straight across, or a sweetheart. Yep. And then just flat across the back. Okay, wonderful. So we'll draw that. Okay. And we'll have that little, that looks sexy too. Good. Yeah, could try a bow across the middle. Do a nice little bow. I don't actually have an eraser on me, so maybe I'll just make this dark then. Color it in so I can tell it's a bow. This is contrasting. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Got your nice little sweetheart neckline down to your gathered waist, the nice ribbon and bow off to the side. You have a T-length dress. That probably looks a little longer than T-length, but T-length. I like that. It's because I drew the bottom first. Much easier to get them in proportion when I draw them the other way. And then a little ruffle on the bottom. So I also need to know, so we just wanted a flat across the back. So on the back, I just always kind of overlay the back here, so we just have a little thing in the back. So you can have some way to pull this dress together. And so I usually just draw a line. But we have a few options for what we can do there. You can do an exposed row of buttons. This little kind of satin nubby buttons are an option. You can also do an exposed zipper. There's actually some really stylish zippers that you can get nowadays. So you can actually show off your zipper. It can be something that's a showpiece, or we can just do a blind zipper, so invisible, put it in, pretend like it's not there. Yeah, and the invisible zipper. Okay. So I think that the technical details we need there. Now on to colors and fabrics. So basically, I assume we want the full dress to all be one color, or thinking polka dots or anything like that. You could do a black and white polka dot with a nice red bow. Very 50s type feel. Hot pink. Yeah, I can do that. So you want the dress hot pink. And the bow white. Okay, so the opposite of how I've drawn that. That's okay. A hot pink. The white bow. So then down here at the bottom, do you just want like some white lace? Yeah. And then did you want matching shoes? Can make you some heels, some nice plats. Yeah, okay, no, yeah, we can do that, that's fine. So some nice heels, put some heels down here. And fabric, I assume we're probably going to go with the satin, nice sheen to it. Yeah, probably a little, well, this type of style I don't think really lends to a really nice velvet. Could almost go a crushed velvet, but we'd have to put something under to really help the body of the skirt, even though it's not a super body skirt. I mean, it only goes out a bit. It'll have a nice flow, but yeah. So yeah, silk I find isn't quite sturdy enough. Silk is lovely for embellishment, scarves, that sort of thing, but I think satin's nicer. It gives you a bit thicker weight, and you still get a beautiful sheen. Yeah, that lovely hot pink satin dress. And I'll line was just a little bit lighter color. I always like to do a little bit of accent color on the inside. Only you will know it's there. Well, and me. But what I mean is no one will see it, but it's always just lovely. So, invisible zipper, hot pink, white, tea-length, white lace. I'll probably want you to come back in to choose out the lace, just because I want to make sure that you're going to be happy with it. So the fitting will be, it'll be 3 days before the ball. That gives me time to make my final alterations. But yeah, I think it's going to be a fun ball. You're a spunky character, and that's always lots of fun. So let me get together my fabrics, and I'll get to work. I have plenty of dresses to be making this time of year, so we'll be getting that made 3 days before. You can stop in any time during that day. It's not, even if you come and somebody else is here, it's always fun to see everybody else's dresses. It's just lots of fun. It's a great time to be around. Oh no, thank you. I'm just so happy to be able to help you.